I'm the only person who's actually out here defending Josh Rosen.
Yeah, you are the only person.
Which is shocking because
I fuck with Josh Rosen.
I do. Like, he's a good dude, but he's a rich kid.
That Cardinals and that Dolphins team were both really horrible.
Yeah.
He got, it's not like Matt Leinart, who was just a flat-out bust. Like, Rosen was good and had actually been given a chance. He could have went somewhere, but he went 10th. And then, you draft a number 1 overall pick the next year. Like, he can't compete with Kyler Murray.
But clearly he's not showing something. Like, if you're good, you're gonna play.
Bro, he played on nothing but bad teams. It's like if he went to Houston and said, "Okay, you're a franchise QB." It's like he got the David Carr. He got the David Carr treatment.
Hey, Fitzpatrick beat the Pats with that same Miami team. But he couldn't do it.
Fitzpatrick, ironically, and I said this last week, has better numbers than Kurt Warner, and Kurt Warner's in the Hall of Fame. So just simmer on that.
But that's because of the times, and then winning football is different than just
winning the games that matter.
Yeah,
I just think that's crazy. That
hey,
so that's how his career
your Cardinals bias is showing. I don't like it.
Cardinals bias.
I lived in Phoenix in a weird time.
Yeah,
I lived in Phoenix when people were like, "Yeah, I root for the Cardinals or whatever," and then they make it to the Super Bowl. Go Redbirds! Like, who the hell are you?
Shout out to Bertrand.
Yeah.
I have the quickest rant. Man, if you guys want to watch good football, tune in Thursday.
While we're here.
Yeah,
just hash out the tangents?
Okay. Don't listen to this
1 week, we're there. Next week it starts.
Hey, I already told my courtside guys that you will not see me next week.
He really did.
Everything is Chiefs next week. Like, don't even hit me up. Lakers can play that day. I'm like, don't talk to me about any basketball.
Do you live in the area by Crips? Because I don't know if you can wear all that red.
I actually do, so I have to wear the white jersey.
No, you can't wear it.
Know your neighborhood.
What's up about mustard?
Because they see I have my Honey Badger white jersey, so they see that's my last name. I just
wear
created
LSU jersey, bro. Just be safe.
Yeah, but hey, it is going up next Thursday. Make sure y'all tune in to greatness.
Watch they lose the first game to Deshaun Watson.
That'd be awesome.
Who's still playing on a rookie deal.
Then you probably won't see me until they win the next game.
All right, so I guess it's my turn. I'll try to be quick because, Kenny set me up to fail by already giving me the mic with 3 minutes over time.
That's why I said you could go first.
Worst moderator of all time.
Nah.
But yeah, man, it's been a crazy fucking 2 weeks for me. If you've been following me on social media, it's been a lot. A couple weeks ago, my little sister went missing. Fortunately, she was found safe and sound, and everything is now starting to get settled. I'm taking in all 3 of my brothers and sisters, so it's going to be a hell of a ride the next 5 years, but I'm excited for it. I don't know. They're just having them around, even just when they're noisy and loud, it just gives me peace because I don't have to worry about them. But for me, I was going back and forth, maybe I'll just take one more day. Kenny's got the podcast. He's been handling it. Everyone's been helping out and stuff. So shout out to you guys, Izzy, Alan, Eric. Thank you guys for keeping the ship afloat. Appreciate it. Thank you for riding on Kenny because we all know he needs it. But outside of that, I don't know. It's just a weird experience. It's not something I would ever wish on anyone. Just seeing your sibling on a be on the lookout poster. I don't know. It's like being in the middle of a fucking ocean and you're just like, well, fuck, what do I do? Do I go left? Do I go right? Well, I can't just fucking stand here and tread water either because, I'm going to die. And then, so you just start swimming. And it's not you're sprinting. You're just, riding on full adrenaline. You're not going as fast as you can, but you're not going slow either. And then it's even when you get to an island or you get to a point where you're oh, okay, maybe there's some safety here. Maybe it's cool. But nah, you have to keep looking out, and it's there might be fucking wolves here, and it's just a nonstop thing, and it's fucking exhausting. So that's why these past couple weeks, as far as sports, man, before all this, I was really, really probably in the whole wide world of sports more than I ever have been, you know, doing my newsletter, you know, upscaling this podcast to 2 times a week. And then like when this happened, like it just stopped everything. Like Kenny was saying, this trade we've been talking about for 9 months finally happened. I didn't even fucking know about it. Like I barely watched the end of the Blazers series. I barely watched the Clippers series. Like I barely watched anything. Like I was just so focused on just continuing to swim, like just continuing to survive and make shit happen. And fortunately, what I've learned from this whole situation is, I've probably said this on this podcast before, but you know, I tell my siblings this too. There's 3 kinds of people in this world. There's people who talk shit, there are people who are full of shit, and there are people who make shit happen. And, well, I like to think I'm the last one. So hopefully this podcast is partially evidence of that. And hopefully, you know, these next 5 years are also evidence of that. But yeah, that's about it for me. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to our affiliates. Shout out to the Good News. Shout out to the Good News Sports. Shout out to FBC Radio, X Squad affiliates, everyone who listens to this podcast, and your favorite podcast app. Peace.
Bravo. And we're also like a month away from our 200th episode.
Really? I thought it was like next week.
3 weeks.
After this, it's like...
After 3 weeks.
I gotta go back and check because, again, Spreaker like combined some of our episodes, even though I've already edited it like 12 times.
Yeah, by the way, I got this like handle of Fireball from Coachella about 5 years ago for that. So yeah, Uber here, guys.
That sounds like gas.
Everybody's gonna get their own individual Uber on the way home. Don't bring a car that day. Just Uber here. We'll Uber you home.
Why are you lying, Eric? It's from the first Coachella.
I discovered Coachella 5 years ago. I think this one's from 3 years. That's when was it Outcast?
I feel like you have something from EDC.
I feel like you were at Calvin Harris's first set. You were his audio guy.
No, I was there for definitely Calvin Harris, but he was there for multiple years in a row. God knows what I was on that show.
Whew.
But yeah, man, stay safe,
Memories.
people. We're out. Peace.
Deuces.
Peace.